Good evening, Raider Nation. This is Mr. Falk, and I wanted to give you all an update during this shutdown for COVID-19. I got a couple things that I'd like to cover. First off, I hope that everyone is at home and they're staying safe. Please pay attention to the CDC and the Kentucky Cabinet for Family Services recommendations about social distancing, remaining 6 feet apart from anybody else that you're around. It's very important that as a society we flatten the curve of this virus and do everything that we can do to make sure that this halt to our daily lives isn't longer than it needs to be. So please make sure that you're going to and checking out the Kentucky COVID-19 response page. You can find a link to that on our Facebook and our website. And also make sure that you're washing your hands regularly. Good rule of practice is when you wash your hands, wash them with soap and water and sing the happy birthday song twice. I'm sure we've all heard this already, but it doesn't hurt to hear it again. I do genuinely hope that all of you are safe. I know this can be a very trying time for all of us. And my thoughts and my hearts go out to you all as students. Know that we have many staff that are still working, and we are trying to figure out answers to a lot of the questions that you have. A lot of the questions are things like, well, if I'm a senior, do I graduate? What do I do with school? When do we go back? Those sorts of things. We have a lot of people working right now on those answers, and those should be forthcoming soon. But your primary focus before school or anything else is that you're safe and that you're taking care of your families. Please go to our Facebook and our website. We have a lot of resources there for local things. One thing to remember is that every day during the week, JCPS is food sites at many schools. Iroquois is not one of them, but Hazelwood down the street is. And any student can go there and get something to eat during those times. We have the maps, the sites, and the times on our Facebook. Please go there and check them out so that you're well aware of that. Also, too, we have resources on our Facebook where our counselors have set up some Google Voice numbers to be able to answer questions or anything that you may need. Please check those out and interface with your counselors. They're on the clock. They're working during the week, just like me and the assistant principals and many of the clerical and custodial folks. But please use that resource to reach out to them. If you call the school, you may not get someone immediately, but it will be forwarded to either myself or my secretary's cell phone, and we'll do our best to get back to you in a timely manner. Now, from the district level, if you're paying attention to the news, we will be requesting as a district the waiver for the non-traditional instructional days. Those are NTI days. That's how you'll hear them be referred to. And under NTI days, we would be doing a lot of work both online and at home. And for some students that may not have Wi-Fi or internet access, that would probably manifest as paperwork. Now, we don't know the logistics of that yet or how we're going to do that. We're working on that right now, and there's a lot of good folks that are putting their brains to this. So just stay tuned for a lot of those things. For now, make sure, if you have an opportunity to work on the supplemental work that JCPS put out on the Friday before we left, and just stay tuned. But like I said at the beginning, above all else, let's make sure that we're staying safe and doing everything we need to do to support our families. It's a very difficult time for a lot of people, and this is an unprecedented time. I think, we're all going to look back on this once everything's said and done and be able to say, wow, that was different. And it requires us to have some different solutions and some different ways of approaching how we do things, and we're ready to do that. So I'll be giving more of these updates throughout the next couple of weeks. As they go out, I'll post them to our various social media. If you can, do me a favor and share them. They'll be under our Facebook. We'll put them on our Instagram when I figure out what our login is. We haven't used it in a little bit, but we'll definitely put it on our Twitter and stuff like that and link it to our website. So for now, stay safe. Do everything you can do to keep your family safe. Observe social distancing. Wash your hands. Stay healthy. And we'll have more information soon. Thank you all, Raider Nation.